Ready?
Hello.
Hello. What an intro. Hello, everybody. And welcome. Hey, Sparks. I'm gonna put that Sonic right over. Nope, not that one. We're doing great here. How are you? Just, you know what? Sometimes there's a Sonic over Adrian's face, and that's life. My name's. Wait, no, shit. I fucked up. Okay, hold on. From the top. And
Okay.
action. Hello, everybody, and welcome to Be Gay, Do Crime, the D&D show where when you fail, your DM turns one of your players into an animated sword as a sort of a compromise between immediately massive damage killing them, and then you get to try the heist again and see if it goes better, or will you fuck around and find out some more? Jury's out. My name's No Man, and I'm God. I'd love to tell you about my great friends here. We have my friend Ellie here. Hey, Ellie, who the heck are you?
Hi, I'm Ellie, and I found some new buttons to press on my soundboard.
Wow.
I'm very excited about it. So buckle up. That's my intro.
I know how
I play Arcadia, who is cool, and some tawdry.
by all means, go ahead.
She is cool. Last week we found out that she bleaches her butthole, which is something that I wanted to remind you all of, specifically because Gnome really didn't like it. And so I just wanted to bring it back to your attention and write just
Blinding
back to
bleached light.
yeah. So I think another thing.
What? Wait, I must have missed it while I was rewatching the session this morning. Like,
What was it? What was it? Huh?
Bleached butthole.
Yeah, so she bleaches her butthole.
Gnome's face is the best.
There's no real other.
This is the kind of character development I look for. Thank you.
Yeah.
I really wanted to
Yeah.
I was like, oh, let's dig into those backstories. Let's learn a bit about who you are as a person. No, I want to learn about the exact shade of your
Backside
butthole.
Story.
Yeah,
It is
like
a backside story.
Okay, well now you want to know the shade, and I can tell
No,
you.
I
It's
don't.
like-
I don't.
Oh,
I don't actually.
okay. So
like
some tawdry gossip this week is that Arcadia's butthole is like a bubblegum pink.
Oh my god, I can't.
After or before bleaching?
After, yeah.
I hate it. No. No
So
reason there.
Free Geek says Arcadia is the only character who hasn't been killed yet. For now, it's fine. Titus is still winning the amount of times been killed the most, though, right?
I've been killed.
Unconscious.
I think you've been unconscious. I think actually it's between Eden and Titus, honestly.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
I feel like Eden gets bonus points for this one for actually dying.
Yeah, you did win that round. All right, up next we have Adrian. Who the heck are you?
Hi, I'm Adrian Driggs, and I play Titus. Titus is they, them. They are a quirky little, spicy thing. They touch things that others would say maybe they shouldn't, but how else do you learn what happens when you touch things unless you touch them? And Cadre gossip, Titus doesn't resent touching, or doesn't what's the word I'm looking for?
I have no
regret?
idea.
Not regret. It's like regret's the closest one I can think of right now. They don't regret touching the orb. They only regret that Eden was the consequence. If that makes sense. Like they're not blaming it on touching the orb. They're just mad about the bad timing.
So they're in denial and are delusional.
I mean, if it was a conscious action for them to choose to harm Eden, maybe they'd be in regret. But they didn't consciously choose it, so they don't consider it necessarily their fault per se.
But can't Titus see that that was the consequence
Is
of
this
touching
Titus
the
and
orb?
Arcadia talking, or is this Ellie and Adria?
I don't know. Who's to say?
there a
Find out this week.
Is there a difference?
I would say out of all of our characters, would you not say that Arcadia is Ellie's truest form and Titus might be my truest form?
War Crimes Von Butt Stuff just showed up in chat, summoned by you guys talking about bleaching your buttholes and touching orbs. So welcome.
Wait, Tawdry gossip about Titus besides that. Titus does not bleach their butthole, but it is also a bubblegum pink.
Oh, hell yeah.
I hate it here. This is Dungeons and Dragons.
Hey, Fenice, what color is your butthole?
Gotta go.
A bright
No, I don't want to know.
flashing
No!
rainbow lights, actually.
That's so
It's
good.
RGB.
Okay. I have new aspirational goals.
Archie butt?
Archie butt.
Aspirational. goals.
Aspiration.
I have some very important aspirations I need to reach. Realize.
Aspirational. It's now canon. It's now canon that all Fae have glowing buttholes.
Yeah, it's very special. I don't show my whispering, my whispering eye.
Wait, I know the one you're going for. It's whisper. Wait.
Okay, great.
Okay, DM, it's safe. You can come out now.
It's not. It's not because she's thinking.
I'm done. It
Great.
escaped my mind. I can't.
Was I old?
I
was
can't bring it to completion. You know, it's
Jesus
not.
Christ! I don't want to hear about you completing on my stream. Okay. Would you please tell me where I can find you on the internet, Fenice, and not your butthole, just you?
I mean, same thing.
Hello, I am Phoenicia Starlight. You can find me at Twitch Phoenicia Starlight. Hello.
Is
Hi.
that what the starlight is? Sorry,
Look at that. Yeah, that's what the Starlight stands for.
Brings a whole new name to Starfish.
Yeah, you're welcome. Now you know. But yeah, I am Phoenicia Starlight, variety streamer. I play Eden. I was once an Eladrin elf sorcerer. Now I am a sword.
Legendary sword.
A legendary sword, and I guess the tawdry gossip is that they can apparently they're like a snail where, you know, they don't need a male or being impregnated if they just impregnate themselves.
Wait, snails
Where-
impregnate themselves?
Yeah.
So do slugs, I think.
Shit.
Yeah.
That's cool.
I
With
think that's called asexual reproduction.
yeah.
Yeah.
Don't some frogs do that then?
There's a few animals, yeah.
Did you know
So-
that some mushrooms so all mushrooms are like the sexual organs of the fungi. Some of them reproduce sexually and some of them reproduce asexually, and the ones that can do either are called perfect fungi. They're called they're called perfect.
I love them.
Strong independent mushroom.
Yeah, Eden is a strong independent mushroom confirmed.
Great. I love that.
Yeah.
Okay, so hi everybody. We did it. We got through the introduction. If that doesn't, you know what? Yeah, you don't know what's going on plot-wise, but you do know a good sense of the vibe, which I think is more important at this point. Speaking of the plot, though, does anyone want to attempt a recap in exchange for one shiny inspiration? Wow. Okay.
We did a collaborative one last week.
It was like 400 years long, and it was like a double. It was like, have you ever walked dogs? We were walking multiple dogs at once.
Have you ever had a dreams that you when you
I hate it here. I feel like I was trying to walk a Jack Russell Terrier on cocaine and also a very angry Chihuahua, and that's me. Okay. All right, team. Teamwork. What happened last session?
Togepi ate the book and it started growing back. And then Titus was like, I fucking cracked the code. And Owl was like, no, you didn't, bitch.
Oh no, Togepi's eyes just fell out. It's horrific.
That's cool.
Want to see?
No, not really. Oh, okay.
Oh, my sweet child.
Taking a little nap.
Why'd your eyes fall out, honey?
So Arcadia is trying to parent the Togepi, and Estelle.
You're not doing a great job. His eyes just fell out.
I mean, that sounds more like you a problem, honestly.
I'm not in this universe.
Well, but yeah, so she's trying to parent, and Titus and Arcadia are trying to figure out interplanar travel and traveling to different planes of existence and trying to conduct a few experiments. We met a pigeon who was kind of an asshole. We met a fish who can chill.
They both had a degree.
Yeah, true. And I think that was a lot of it. It was
mostly talking to a pigeon.
Yeah, but one thing that Arcadia wanted to make really clear was that Titus understood that they were basically giving Arcadia their life. If they are wrong in this, she's gonna kill them.
Titus is gonna let him.
Yeah.
Quirky
and fun.
Yeah, that pretty much covers it. And then you had a makeover montage.
Oh yeah, oh true.
Where we had a very strange centaur interlude and ended up with the two of you in jumpsuits, dressed as staff, construction workers, basically, for the Royals. And also, Darling is a unicorn now. And has like a little, they put those little blankets on top of horses of like the royal stables.
Yep.
Where the unicorns are. Great. Well, friends. And then Eden's here too. Eden's sword wakes up. So Eden has been just being wielded by Arcadia the whole time. So my question is, when Eden comes to Arcadia, where are they?
Oh my god.
I would say, so Arcadia has like her own sword that she wields, right?
Yes.
Sort of like her ocean sword. And, she's needed her hands to kind of like get in and out of like this jumpsuit. So she's sort of just tucked Eden like currently just right between her butt cheeks.
Yeah. That's on me, actually.
Yeah. Yeah, you shouldn't have asked.
That's fair. Like, I can't even be mad. Of course, that's what you said. So, Eden, you wake up just staring at a bubblegum
Dummy double thick
butthole. And your Estelle is chattering away. You can hear Estelle chattering away in Arcadia's voice, just saying, "No somersault, no somersault, no somersault."
It vibrates in your butt.
Oh, Eden, are you awake? Muffled sound. She's gonna retrieve her from behind her. and bring her forward.
I'm back.
Estelle just kind of like flutters up and just like, you know how cats sometimes headbutt way too hard? Like when they're trying to show affection? That's exactly what Estelle does. Just like fucking dive bombs you.
Oh, hi, baby.
And says, yes, Hop. Yes, Hop.
Did you learn a new thing?
Yes, Hop. No somersault. Yes, Hop.
Yes. Oh, no somersault. Okay, you're gonna have to explain this to me later.
No somersault. And then she backflips away.
All right. Keep your secrets.
Perfect. And on that note, you are all set up. I'm gonna say you're just kind of out front. It's nighttime now. What would you like to do?
Time to go. Time to go. Time to go. You guys ready? We're gonna go. We gotta do this thing. We gotta get the books.
Where are we going?
We're going back to the museum. Titus here thinks that there's some sort of literature that's going to explain teleportation and portals to different planes to try to get your form back.
Portals?
Yes, I don't know. Do you know anything about portals?
I mean, I guess I would have come through one, but I don't remember much. As you know.
Yes.
I know certain things that I recovered. Especially after meeting Kilwick, but...
Is there a way we could try to jog your memory or retrieve some of those memories?
Well, I've been... This sword is interesting. It's like, there's something here that I feel it, but I can't... I don't know how to explain it.
Eden, could you give me a wisdom saving throw?
Sure. One second. Open. Come on, please open.
Open.
Wisdom saving throw.
Am I currently
Well?
aware that Eden is like in the Feywild?
You're only
Like, I
aware of
can't
what
remember.
Eden's told you.
Yeah,
I
I'm
think
trying to
that they
remember, like,
did tell you that like they kind of like woke up. They told you about like the puddle situation.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Someone got a blender and a hairdryer going. It's fine. Eden, what was that wisdom save?
12.
12. Okay. You feel like you've kind of come out of this like blackout, right? And you feel this like tugging at the edge of your consciousness, like you're kind of wrestling to maintain control. And you manage to do it, but you definitely feel like it's weird because you don't have a body anymore. But even maintaining control of this form, there's something fighting you in there.
Yeah, I don't know. There's something. I feel like there's something here. It's hard sometimes to keep my consciousness out. I don't know how to explain it.
Do you know of anyone who might have some answers? Other Fae? The brownies, perhaps?
I mean,
Where's
Aaron-
Kaelwick when you need them?
On a mission.
I mean, actually, that wouldn't be a bad idea. Maybe the brownies know of some sort of way to. I don't know.
Well, are they on the way to the museum? Arcadia pulls out a map.
Yep.
Yeah.
Not like a direct on the way. They're not like a,
Mhm.
but like, you know, it's like they're between you and the museum.
Maybe we make a little pit stop.
Yeah, that's probably a good idea. If we ask information, we have to be ready to give something up. We're asking for something there, Faye. You know how it works. This is not going to come for free.
I understand. Plus, I really love their iced coffee.
Oh yeah, and those pastries are amazing. I really miss food.
Oh, that's so sad. Okay. On that note, we cut to the three of you in a sort of disguised chariot trying to very stealthily get across town to the bakery. It is now nighttime, so you can, you know, you draw a lot less attention. You know, you're still kind of not stealthy, but at least you just kind of look like royal workers, and royal workers working through the night isn't unheard of. So you get to the Brownies Bakery, and it's closed for the night. But you can see that, like, you know, this little closed sign on the front. Titus, you know that Fajoli and Canadian Bacon live there.
Titus raps on the window in a very particular percussion.
You hear a little inside, you say like, and it goes quiet for a second.
Titus like jingles, takes the dice back out of their bag that they had earlier, and kind of like jingles them a little bit next to the window as well.
Okay, go get it. Go get it. Go. It's your turn. You can do it. Okay, fine. And a moment later, a humanoid that you recognize Fajoli's glamour, looking like not like in their tiny brownie form, but in like looking like a humanoid, just like a normal person, like the most generic ass looking person disguise. Hello, a real human
I am a
person.
human person.
And Fajoli opens the door and goes, "Hi, Titus. And Arcadia, right? Arcadia, yeah. Why? It's night. Why are you here?"
Titus looks over at Arcadia.
Well, we have a bit of a problem. And it's best explained. She looks around. Can we come in?
Okay, don't take this the wrong way. But last time you were here, you left me the corpse of a giant centaur.
He died.
Yeah,
I thought that you sent him on his way after
that's a
you
euphemism.
recovered. Titus looks absolutely shocked. Like,
Oh God. Okay.
And it points to Darling.
Is that a centaur?
yeah,
It's a unicorn.
isn't that the same thing?
Do I have to kill it? I don't wanna.
Please don't.
Okay. Do I have to kill anyone?
No.
right, kind
We're just looking for some
Just
guidance.
come in. Shh, 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 shh,
Thank
don't
you.
draw attention. Okay, and they close it. Ding, ding, as they lock the door with a little. They go and just like shake off their glamour and just like little pixie dust balls, and you get little Fajoli now. They go, okay, what do you want?
Is anyone else here?
Yeah, Canadian. And Canadian goes, hi, I'm here too.
Is anyone else here?
No. Are we not good enough? What's the problem?
It's a very delicate matter.
Is it your hair? Titus, I didn't want to say anything. The new look doesn't work for you.
Titus, like, gives them the, like, darkest look.
Oh, God.
The-
Okay.
Like the...
Are we trying to do something modern? With the horse girl ponytail? Okay.
It's French.
And then Titus remembers their disguise. Oh. Yeah, no, it's... They had said I couldn't look like me, so of course it couldn't look good.
Oh. Okay. All right. So what's... You know what? I'll put on the coffee, okay?
Yes.
Great.
Thanks.
Iced... So remembering the order is iced coffee and strong coffee, and yeah, I guess that's it, because there's only 2 people here. Great. Okay.
I mean,
no.
I'm here too.
Whoa! What the fuck?
That's why we came.
Who
Can I
is
get a
that?
coffee too?
Is Eden invisible?
Eden is in here.
No, I'm in the sword.
In the sword. In the
Yep. And I
Um,
fly out of
Oh,
Arcadia's here.
Arcadia's hand. I'm in here. I'm here. I'm this now.
oh God. Okay. And the little brownie flies up to the sword, and and Estelle goes into fucking nesting aggro mode and just goes to dive bomb Fajoli for getting too close to Eden. Is anyone gonna do anything?
Yes.
Eden would just cackle and be like, Estelle, these are friends.
No somersault.
Estelle, yes, hop. Hop. And then Arcadia does a little hop.
Okay, Estelle kind of like breaks mid-flight, and Fajoli's like, hey, I didn't do anything. And Estelle just kind of like stops and hops directly on his head. And goes,
Julie, this is my spawn.
okay, so since we last spoke, you're a sword. You spawned what is clearly some sort of fey monstrosity.
It's not a monstrosity. Look at
Its
that
eyes are
little
falling
thing.
out. I don't know what to say. Life imitates art, baby. Okay. All right.
Estelle, come here, darling. Come up off Fajoli's head. Come on.
Fajoli's head. And just kind of perches on your shoulder and starts chewing on your hair.
Okay.
Great. Fajoli says, all right, things have escalated. Canadian, put on a whole pot. We need this. And Canadian, and you hear the sound of the coffee percolating as kind of cut forward a few minutes to you sitting around a little bistro table. There's a seat set out, like there's like the normal bistro seats, and then there's like the mismatch ones from the other rooms that have been set out for Eden and one for Estelle too, who has like a tiny seat and can't see over the table in it, so she's just kind of fluttering but like over her own seat. And there's like an assortment of little day-old pastries out on the table for you guys to snack on. And Canadian flies out with a little platter with an espresso cup for Titus, an iced coffee, in another one of your seashells.
Wait, how did... never mind.
For Arcadia. And then just like a few little coffee samples for Eden. It's like, I don't really know, you're a sword, how this works, but here you go.
I'll dip the tip in.
Great. Just the tip.
Just the tip.
All right. And Canadian and Fajoli both sit at the table, just like Estelle, where they're actually flying, but they look like they're sitting. And they go, "So what's going on?"
Well, Titus got possessed by an orb
Okay.
and decided to kill me.
Oh,
I'm not really sure it was much of a decision.
Arcadia just like slow blinks again, like looks at the camera and just
Titus like catches that out of the corner of their eye and then like just looks away slowly.
okay.
And you know how it works for Faye. But I was at that time in, where we reside, and with, the people that some people, the people.
No, come again, Eden. What
Yeah?
works with Faye?
Huh?
What works with Faye?
Like we don't really like die. We just reform a little later.
Eden, we die.
No.
Canadian looks at Fajoli and it's like, "Well, I got news for your uncle. Well, let's go dig him up." No, Eden, honey. The Eladrin in the Feywild, they draw on the source of the magic source of the Feywild. That's why they heal forever. But here, we're not immortal. You die, you die.
Titus leans forward. I kind of beg to differ. I literally incinerated them, and their conscience still exists. And I would say the evidence is to the contrary at this point.
Interesting.
Yeah,
Ashes
it's
to
like I had
ashes.
a feather to the place that we were staying, and my spirit was feathered, and I.
You know that all the
Yes.
portals between the Feywild and the material plane are closed. There are no portals.
That's what we're trying to fix.
Oh, good luck. They've been closed for a long time. It's like a big deal. It's it's the Great Betrayal.
Can we ask how you got here?
It's a very personal question.
You don't need to answer, but all of this interplanar portals is quite new for me. I'm not Faye. I'm just trying to understand how I could help my friend.
Well, in the before time, there was a place called the Wildlands in the Feywild, and it was full of strange liminal places where sometimes there were just little portals. Sometimes you take one wrong turn and boop, you're in another plane of existence. And sometimes that plane of existence could just be made of fire. There's one, and all it is just rocks with teeth. That's the whole plane. I don't know, but I got lucky. I went, and I ended up here. Okay? But that was a long time ago. Then they closed it.
So you're stuck here.
We're all stuck here. And we're also not allowed to be here. That's like a whole very big deal. That's why they closed the portals on this side. I don't know what happens if you're on the other side and you end up in a portal. Probably nothing good, but
You said something about liminal spaces.
Hmm.
We know of a liminal space here.
liminal space? Like a threshold or hallway? Or they're like
Yes, a
More
hallway.
like a mansion.
A manor.
a manor?
Filled with these hallways and spaces and doors that open, and you're somewhere else suddenly.
Oh. Sounds pretty suspicious. Feel like you accepted that reality very quickly, actually. Huh.
Well, you see, there was a party and lots of liquor, and, I can't say no to a good time.
They pay
Okay.
really well.
All right. Okay.
Titus
So,
pulls out a random piece of treasure and puts it on the counter. By the way, here's for the coffee.
oh, wonderful. Okay.
Mel, sadly
Mel.
can't stay. Mel, I'm not here to tell you what to do. Thank you so much for your $200 frickin' donation. But I just want to suggest if you can hang out for another 15 minutes, it'll be worth your time.
Holy shit.
Because I don't want to. Hold on. Give me 1 sec. Give me 1 sec. Oh God, I dropped putty on my book. I wish I could, but I'm waking up at 6 hours. Oh, if I get hyped up, I'll never sleep. Okay. Well, I'll have to
We know
save
that
it and
you'll
send it
rewatch.
to you.
be
Thank
for
you,
you.
Mel, so much.
Thank you so much, Mel.
Thank you, Mel.
I just want you to know that the blur's crazy. Oh.
Let me get rain on.
Okay, Mel, if you don't want any hype, you gotta run away now. Okay? Because I'm gonna put up a BRB screen for like 5 seconds, and then something beautiful and wonderful is gonna happen that will change the course of humanity.
Running away.
Run away. Okay, BRB. The mics are hot.
Ooh, look at that ass.
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 Okay.
Ass and titties. Dropping on my titties.
Dropping on my titties. Ass and titties.
Dropping on my titties like.
Okay. You know what? Run, Mel. So, I don't know how to tell you guys this, but I've had a secret project going on in the background.
Am I aware of the secret project?
Maybe not. Maybe
Okay.
not. Okay, hold on. Let me go back. Okay, so here's what happens. Fajoli says, I have a magic item that I think will help you on your journey. I've acquired it and would be willing to trade it for you. And Fajoli goes to the back and picks out a pair of pants for you. Oh, just kidding. And they're made out of a patchwork leather with all different textures. Some bits look like ostrich leather. And they have a whole vibe going on. And then then we just have to see how this will go. Just hold please for science.
Do I have to stop sharing my screen?
I don't know. I literally don't know.
You have to allow multiple participants to share at the same time. Or I need to stop mine.
I have multiple participants sharing at the same time.
Then it should be fine.
Yeah, okay. This is so cursed it broke the call. You know what? It didn't break the call. I would never do that.
This is just an intermission. This is Fajoli. I mean, Mel.
Yeah. Oh, hi, Pirate Princess Jess. Oh, hello.
Hello.
Hello?
Sorry. Okay, hold on.
What's that? A voice in the ether?
Could it be?
Could it be a secret guest appearance for our very own exclamation Josie's Bobs?
Hello. How are you all doing?
Great. We cannot see your face at this moment. Is that what you prefer?
Oh, yeah, I wasn't planning on having my camera on. Is that okay?
No, that is great. I think your voice is a gift.
Okay.
Voice is a gift from the ether itself. Life force.
Thank you. Well, I have a little something. And how do you want me to do this, Gnome?
So you said
I'm sending you the link right now.
Okay. Oh God, this is a blessing. So hold on, just give me 1 second for this truly glorious moment. I'm gonna share audio too. We'll see how this goes. I believe in us. Okay, we'll stop sharing the other participant's computer sound. Okay, sorry, I'm stealing the sound for a second. I'm stealing the aux cable just like on our road trip. But it's I just hey guys. These pants though. I just want us to experience together because we're about to hear something that I've never heard before. That I'm just putting my faith in Josie.
We need that on a pin. I believe in Josie.
Putting my faith in Josie.
Putting my faith in Saint Josie. Everyone.
Wait, it's so good. New BK to Crime merch.
Okay, are you ready? I don't know if
I am so ready. I've been waiting for you to hear this for a while now. Okay.
Pens feet. Pens feet. Pens feet. Pens feet. Pens feet. Pens feet. I love feet.
My face hurts.
This is so fucking good. What the fuck?
Please tell me you're putting that on Spotify.
Josie is so good. You did such a good job.
Can I share the SoundCloud?
Yes. Wait. Yes. Go ahead.
Yes, wait, yes. Okay, wait.
I'm gonna make it public on SoundCloud right now.
We literally both chats just absolute rave mode with emotes. Like hopped off. We're just gonna DJ now.
This is a DJ stream.
This is a DJ St. Josie stream.
Josie's been working on this for a while, and every time I get an update, it's just like, okay, the questions I got from Josie were, how unhinged is too unhinged? I was like, the limit does not exist. And it's like, this is gonna go so hard, harder than it has any right to. And I was like, yeah, wow, this, I like the first like verse, I was like, this goes pretty hard. And then it escalated, and then it ended with like a fucking Hosier ass choral, like fucking religious experience and a whole EDM. I was like, oh my God. This is
so funny because I messaged Josie and I was like, can I collaborate on this, please? And she was just like, yeah. I was like, oh, yeah, I don't know. Just like maybe like sample a couple, just like, whatever. And she was like, no, like you really don't understand. Like, this is not what you think it is. Like, whatever you think it is, like, it's not that.
Thank you so much for a $200 donation from Stomp Your Grippers. Thank you, Stomp Your Grippers.
Oh my God. I love it so much.
Oh, this is amazing.
Oh my God.
I was not expecting that. That was the plot twist of the century for me. I just can't.
It just got spicier and spicier, and I loved it. Like the moment you were like, "I want to see your pants around your feet," I was like,
"What was it? Get your fucking pants off? What did you say?"
I was like, of course, you put Ellie and Josie in the same room together. It's gonna get so fucking horny so fast. Like you two are. I'm like, just the fucking gay horny energy that like is exuded. But I just want everyone to know that it's fucking Nickelback pants.
but better now.
I can't. Oh, thank you, Josie. That's a much better link. I appreciate you. The highest quality foot fetish music. Like, honestly, just like, yeah. Like, damn.
Everyone roll for fetish, actually?
Actually, yeah. Could everyone in chat give me a wisdom saving throw as we roll for fetish?
Oh, dear.
And if you fail, you could have... Oh, shit.
That's highly into it.
Highly into it.
And 19. I'm sorry. I know that
you.
I just don't have it.
We're...
Feet are not for me, you guys.
It's... well, good thing for you is that the roll for fetish metric is what I made up, and it doesn't make any sense, so that I can never remember it. What is it? Exclamation fetish. What am I doing? There.
Fetish.
The lower you roll, the more you're into it, perhaps uncomfortably into it. If you roll a 10, you're not into it at all. The higher you roll, the more your curiosity is piqued. Perhaps a new fetish might arise.
Oh, I see. Okay, there's a
So that's what you're like,
there's still hope.
Yeah,
there's hope for you, Eden.
Yeah, there's hope. You're like,
I don't want hope right now. I really don't need it.
You're like, oh, wow, I wasn't into it until Arcadia started stomping those grippers, and now...
No, until I heard the song, like, that's what happened.
Oh,
that's
my God.
Interest.
Can I just say how much hornier the song got after Elephane jumped in? Because like what I had basically before she said like, oh hey, like can we collab on something? Oh my God, fuck yes. But all I had was like that first part before like the Ellie's verse and the choral part.
Yeah.
Oh,
So it got exponentially hornier once Ellie sent me a little voice clip that said, "Take your fucking pants off." I'm like,
that
right.
was Ellie's voice.
We're doing it. Yeah.
That was me.
I was sitting there, I was like, wow. This is a unique sound for Josie. Josie's got some amazing stuff, but their vocal range some
It's
amazing.
like Josie just turned
Here.
into just like metamorphed. Well, yeah, Josie's vocal range is ridiculous, but Josie
ridiculous.
isn't Ellie at least. There is
I
that.
I
cannot-
was like, wow.
I am not
haven't heard
capable of
this.
bringing that energy that Ellie brings to this.
Thanks.
Thanks.
Thanks, guys.
It was
Thanks.
perfect. It was perfect.
The topping from the bottom energy that Ellie brought to
Power bomb.
Fair?
Let's go.
No, fair. Fair. Yeah.
Oh my god. Okay,
Chat
yeah.
says it needs to be a new Tic Tac sound.
I just don't know. Listen, if you're invested in the Pants Feet lore, but like, I just don't know. Like, can I go into society anymore after this? Because I'm gonna be like, take your fucking pants off.
You're going into society?
Yeah, no, freaking. This is fucking.
You signed up
Goes
on
into
that.
society anymore anyway.
True.
Fuck it.
Oh my god. Okay, I need to summon another Blur's creation. Holy shit. Okay, thank you so much, Josie. This is amazing.
Josie, thank you.
I am so glad to do this.
This was so fun.
We're gonna take just an actual 5-minute break so I can hydrate and get ungubble my gully wits, and then I will come back stronger, more powerful. But while I'm gone, I'm gonna play this.
I was
for
gonna
you
say,
again.
I'm gonna listen to it again.
yeah, you are. You have a choice. I'm gonna put our faces up. Sorry, I'm out here saying that we're like on break, and I just like they're just looking.
We're talking anyways. I'm just gonna.
And now I'm.
I know you've got to go. We've kept you for a long time.
Sorry, Josie.
Bye.
Love you.
That was so fun.
That was enough dopamine to hold me over for like a week. Thank you.
That song cured my depression.
Yeah.
Depression? Who? Literally who?
Anyone who's lacking context, yeah, fair enough. Exclamation Josie's Bops. That's the voice you heard was Saint Josie, who is a legend, an icon, god amongst humans. They are a recurring guest on the show and also a musician. They have a few songs on Spotify, soon to be one more. Incredibly talented, very funny, cool. Follow them
also
on there and also on social medias. Yes. What?
And also, she recently posted. I have listened to that so many times. I don't know if it was Tennessee Whiskey, the cover that they did, like 3 of them, for like.
Free Geek. Thank you for the $100 donation.
Oh my god!
You guys, you know what that means?
No.
That means we have 3 Blurst creations tonight.
That means that my menagerie grows.
It's time for Anne's Blur's creations. They're cursed, but I made them. Between the sacred and profane, I love my children all the same. It's Anne's Blur's creations. Ooh woo.
Ooh woo. Sorry, I cut off you talking about how great Josie was, which is
what illegal.
I know, but we have a lot of Blurst boys to reveal. Okay. Yeah.
The TLDR, go listen to that song on St. Josie's Instagram. It's incredible. The harmonies are chef's kiss, 10 out of 10. We love Josie, an icon.
Okay.
And also hot.
And
Thank
also hot. Okay, here's how I'm going to do this. I'm going to give you the first Blur's creation, which is a magic item, my pants feet homebrew. And then things are about to escalate very quickly in the very near future. All right.
Can you believe that Mel missed all of this?
I think it's probably for the best. If Mel was worried about getting too hype.
That's true. No, that's true.
Hey, Mel, watching this later.
The VOD, yeah.
Sup? Sup? I hope you good. I'm sorry, my brain is so rattled. Like, I don't know. How am I supposed to just go about being a person after that, like, spiritual experience we just shared together?
It's going to be my alarm wake up ringtone. I'm going to be pumped in the morning.
Yes, let's go.
Take your fucking pants off.
Amazing. I can't believe you kept a secret.
Right?
Okay, everyone needs to know how bad Ellie is at keeping secrets. Like, it's literally.
You want to know why? It's because I had someone to talk to about it, which was Josie.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So, like, yeah. But then, and I thought, because Josie was talking to you about it, just about like, stuff. So I had actually thought that Josie had maybe told you already. So I was like, oh. But then.
But I didn't know anything. I like specifically didn't, because Josie said like, "Hey, do you want to listen to it first?" I was like, "No, I want to have
yeah,
it."
so that's why I was like, do I know about this? And you were like, no. I'm like, oh, okay, it's something else.
Well, I don't fucking know what you know. Apparently, you know things. Apparently, you're full of secrets.
I know things. Yeah.
But Ellie said, "Do I know about this?" You said no. Yeah, I didn't know you knew. I didn't know how much in on the. Anyway, whatever. I just work here. Hi.
Anyways, then it became apparent to me when Josie came on. I'm like, oh shit, Gnome doesn't know. And then I was waiting for your reaction, and it was pretty perfect.
Okay, good. I tried.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry. All right, Dungeons and Dragons. You're in the bakery. Fajoli hands you a pair of blessed pants.
Yes.
And you were talking about, we were in the middle of like a lore dump.
Yeah.
A nice little fucking exposition moment. Great. So that's where you are. He goes, "May these protect you on your voyage."
I've never seen anything so beautiful.
Wow. They wiggle a little.
And they start wiggling. Yeah.
Do they? Estelle, would you like to wear them?
No somersault.
Oh, all right. I'll keep them then.
Thank you for this. Okay.
Okay, so just looking at my little tally here, I feel like 2 of you already owe me a favor at a later date. But I'm missing one.
And I think it's Eden. I don't have time. I didn't know you were going to go here, so I didn't look at my notes.
No, I believe that Eden was the first one that kind of made.
It's like Arcadia. Okay.
Yeah.
Arcadia deliberately, like, she's trying to avoid eye contact, like.
Oh, so somebody here doesn't owe me a favor at a later date.
And then Fajoli flies right in front of Arcadia.
Goes, well, I just think in the spirit of sharing information and helping friends, you should just, be ready to help me out someday.
I need to know what I am agreeing to.
Well, I don't know. It hasn't happened yet. I don't know when I'll need help. Life is crazy. Things just happen sometimes. You never know what's going to be on. You can never step in the same river twice. And that's why they call it the present.
Wow, you're full of anecdotes.
Yeah.
You see, my word is very important to me. So our promise is kept.
Good. Us too.
Yes, I can see that. And so if I make a promise to you, I want to know that I can keep it.
Okay, so Eden, Sword Eden, I feel like you didn't really prime Arcadia enough. You've already accepted my food and information. You're already in my debt. Let's just make that clear.
Oh, I was conscious. We talked about this the day we met, I believe.
Yeah. I just think it's nicer if we get everything out in the open. And you just owe me a favor at a later date in exchange for information now. To help your friend, who's a sword.
Eden, I think something maybe might be getting lost in translation here. Maybe you could help me out. Do you understand what I'm trying to say?
I mean,
I want to make a promise that I can keep.
You're understanding what Jolie is trying. Yes.
But I don't know what I'm agreeing to.
Well, but that's not how it works.
Why not?
because that's not how favors work. Fajoli didn't know that we would be dropping by like this.
No.
Still, they're accepting our request for help. So that's what will happen.
For Jolie,
Yes, hello.
I promise that if it is within my capability to help you in the future, then I will.
Now, is this capability in like the literal? You know what?
Yes.
Not in the like, I just like need some me time right now.
No.
Not as like today's a self-care day.
If I am physically able.
Ooh, oh, I like that. Okay, great.
Oh, no.
Perfect.
Okay, sure. If I'm physically able.
To assist me at a later date, you will owe me a favor at that time.
Yes.
Perfect. Wonderful. All right. So, Eden, you died and somehow ended up on the Feywild, in the Feywild, sort of, but also in a sword.
Yes.
So your body is gone.
Correct.
Okay.
This is like me, the player. I believe one of us, I think it was me, either like was able to take some kind of her remains, like teeth or like something.
You got like a pelvis bone.
Something.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are you going to tell Fajoli that?
Yeah.
Oh, good. So if you have some part of Eden's body, a good necromancer can rebuild the body. And then you'll need to be able to get the soul back in the body. The body doesn't exist right now, so you'll have to do some work to make one. But that's possible. The thing is, Eden, where were you when you died?
Well, we were in the place we're staying.
The manor full of liminal spaces and hallways. But we were in a workshop. Artificer's workshop.
Are you certain you were on the material plane?
Definitely not certain.
I don't know how we could be certain.
Titus, what makes you say that?
Well, we had some rather interesting experiments with, doorways that led to a educated pigeon and a fish, I think. And they were certainly not on this plane of existence because they were talking.
Well, I can speak to animals, but it was more
is that
that
what was happening?
yes, but it was more that they could not pass through the doorway. They existed only through this door.
It was like folding space. So I'm not really sure if it was not this plane of existence, but folds within this existence, if that makes sense. Like pockets, not separate dimensions, but pockets within this dimension.
Okay. Pocket dimensions. Ugh. Okay, pocket dimensions. I had a bag of holding once and I got a rip in it. Whoa, that was a big mess. Don't mess with pocket dimensions. Okay, so goodbye. You were on the material plane, then you were in this weird liminal space, and you died there. And instead of dying dead, you went to the Feywilds, and then you became a sword. Okay. And now your soul is in a sword, but you don't have a body. Here's what I think. All the portals to the Feywild are closed. But they're closed between the material plane and the Feywild. If you weren't on the material plane, then that might be why you had a connection back to that magical source, back to that source of your immortality, Eden.
Okay, that makes sense because I believe in the Feywilds, or at least my essence. But I was tethered to the place that I died in.
Okay, you're tethered to the place you died. Yeah, there's something you would. Dum dee dee dum, dee 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 dee, dum dee dee dum. Hello, beautiful interlopers. Okay. Huh. This is Canadian. Get the whiteboard.
And then we just like cut a few minutes later to like a yarn board behind them as they're trying to figure it out. And they say, and Titus is like in there like with the marker, like, just
no. The string needs to go here because this was definitely connected to this.
Oh, okay. Yeah. All right.
And then Titus pulls out a pair of really elegant, ornate, probably made from gold and inlaid with jewel scissors and starts like snipping other strings. But there's a conspiracy going on because they keep preventing us from looking and creating portals from within the liminal manor, especially because I don't know.
Are you allowed to make portals outside the manor?
No, which is why we wanted to go. We were on our way to go maybe hunt down some books on that.
Great. Here's what I think. You might want to look into astral projection as well.
Good idea.
Sometimes the soul and the body go to different places. And I think...
Right. Well, if we can grow Eden a new body, then all we really need to do is learn the necromancy. And then the astral projection might be a good lead for us to get the soul from sword to... Or, what if we were to stab the new body with the sword? It would technically be putting the soul into the body.
Bold move. Let's see how it plays out.
Right? I think it's a great idea, right? Like,
I don't know if that is.
We're a little uncertain, I suppose, if the liminal manor is on the material plane or not. Would it help to know that it's started adapting to us? It sort of changes all the time.
It changes all the time.
Infinite corridors change until you need a room.
And the rooms just sort of appear. And what you're imagining sort of just turns up. And, well, I don't know why I didn't question it before. It sort of reminded me a lot of home. My bedroom is very similar to the one that I had back on the island, and it was sort of comforting. In fact, maybe it's a little too similar to the bedroom I had at home.
Really? Mine wasn't like my bedroom at home at all, but it does remind me of this one lord's bedroom that I must say, immaculate taste in decorating.
But has it changed over time since we started staying there?
I mean, it didn't look like that at first. At first, it looked like military bunk beds.
Right. Does that give you any sort of idea?
And Fajoli flies up to the whiteboard and writes, you can never step in the same river twice. In big letters, and then like dots all the I's with hearts. And then kind of turns back to you and says,
Most the planes are better at staying the same day to day. The Wildlands is one exception. The Wildlands of the Feywild, everything moves, everything changes. Every time you go, it's a little different. But that's because of its proximity to the Astral Sea. The Astral Sea is a plane in between planes. It's the kind of oil, it's the goo in the middle. And nothing stays there. A manor shouldn't be there. But what you're describing, a place that changes, a place that's adjacent to us and adjacent to the Feywild, I don't know if it's possible, but it does seem plausible.
Would Eden be lost in the astral sea?
If Eden was in the astral sea when she died, oh God, that would be... I don't know what would happen. Well, you'd probably be tethered there. It'd be an astral projection. There would be a silver cord that would connect you back.
I did see it.
You saw the silver cord?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Eden.
That's the tether I was connected to.
Eden.
And once I pulled myself back, I went inside my sword.
Inside your sword? Why would you go in the sword? What connection do you have to this sword? What is...
This is my sword.
Yeah, okay, but like most swords can't contain souls. You would have to be quite an elaborate ritual to make a sword able to contain a soul. Is that something you ever did to it?
Not that I know of. My patron had.
Your patron?
I think.
Eden, give me a wisdom saving throw.
I love what's happening in chat right now. Shockingly, Fajoli is much more useful a source of information than the recursive anglerfish or anarchist pigeon.
Yeah, a semi-immortal fey creature who was introduced earlier in the game and it's already embedded in this world is probably a little more helpful than an imaginary dumb animal.
Oh, dirty 20.
You feel something like well up inside of you. And you feel that tug at the end of your consciousness. You get a moment of tunnel vision. And you wrestle it back. You're like, you feel that it's like that moment. You know when you've had a little too much to drink and you go and you just sit down and you can feel it, or you're like, oh, I should just go to sleep. But sometimes you're just like, no, I am going to just like mentally will myself into sobriety. That's kind of what you are able to do. Kind of keep your senses about you and push through. And then you kind of hear something in your mind. Hello, Eden. And you recognize the voice of Vice, your former Archfey patron.
Vice?
Yes, it seems that we've become roommates.
Is that who I've been looking for in here? Who I've been feeling for a while?
Well, I was trapped in a case in a museum. I was stolen, damaged, wielded like a weapon. And then I was nothing. I was in the oblivion. My little shred of consciousness, the last iota of power I had, was stolen from me again. And when I woke up, wouldn't you know, it was you waiting for me here. But now I suppose, at least for a moment, we can speak.
What happened?
I don't know, Eden, but after you were stolen, I didn't know. I thought, at the time, I thought it was just some sort of petty vendetta, some lover's quarrel, a tragedy for sure, but I thought it was But then they came for me. And I don't remember much else after that. I remember waking in this horrible place without my power, without my body, without my flowers, encased in a powerful weapon that I could not wield.
Is there any way for me to get to you?
I don't know. And I can feel the darkness tugging at my mind once more. I think this is a sword, a powerful sword, but it was never designed to host a soul, never mind two. But I suppose, if what I've heard is true, it's good that it was here. It's good that there was a vessel when you needed it.
I'm finding a way to get us out here.
Thank you, Aiden. You always were my champion. And then you feel their presence fading.
I need to get out of here.
On that note, we have to take a 5-minute break because there's someone at my door and I need to get it.
I was wondering, I was like, is that your alarm going off?
No, I have phone notifications that are going off. So everyone, just in time for a plot twist, BRB! DJ Ellie, can you spin those tracks? Put you up.
Pants around your ankles, pants around your knees. Show me what your pants look like when they're around your feet. Like feet around your ankles, feet around your pants. Give me a little wobble, look and let those babies dance. Stomp your goose to the beat, stomp your goose to the beat, stomp your goose to the beat, and then shake your pants and feet. Stomp your goose to the beat, stomp your goose to the beat, stomp your goose to the beat, and then shake your pants and feet. Take your fucking pants off.
What is that? Oh, it's just like a auto playlist. I'm like, oh, that's fun.
Welcome back, everybody, to this unhinged stuff. Also, I just got a notification that somebody bought me sushi. Thank you. I don't know if that's going to work, but if so, hell yeah.
Was that who was at your door?
No, it wasn't. That was a different thing at my door. And that's why, anyway.
Chat says they're ripping their pants off because of the song.
Take your fucking pants off. That's actually the national anthem. I don't know if you guys knew that. It's
of every country. Every nation.
Of Yes and. Of our make-believe world called Yes and. That is the...
All rise for the national anthem. Take your fucking pants off.
Oh my god, thank you for the sushi.
Stomp your grippers to the beat. Stomp your grippers to the beat. You'll find out if it's Treat Stream, Gnome, you'll find out, like, they'll send you an email saying, unfortunately, this, like, shop is closed.
Yeah, it said it was canceled. I think it's closed.
Yeah.
Sorry about that, friend. Yeah, I also am not very good at managing my alerts and phones and stuff while streaming. I tried. I definitely had, it was a medication delivery, so it's actually really important. And it was like
You can get your meds delivered? Are you kidding me? We'll have to talk about that later.
Yeah, I'll tell you all about it because I'm dumb as shit. But anyway, this is the only time they could deliver it. And I was so excited for this scene with the Vice, and then my phone started blowing up. It's like, are you kidding me right now, you bitch?
Did you get it though, or did they actually have to like?
No, I got it. We're good.
That's good.
I got it. I went down there. I was like, listen, I'm not interrupting this scene for you, basic health needs. This is more important. This is Dungeons and Dragons. This is life and death.
This is health needs.
The national anthem of Earth shooted out his face. Okay. So I'm gonna say we cut back to the bakery, just as like Fajoli and Canadian are making you guys a little like little lunch boxes. You've been up a lot in the night chatting, and they kind of make you like little cots in the back to nap in, so that you can get the effects of a full night's rest, because I refuse to let you guys not sleep anymore. And then they're packing you your lunches for the morning. Now, they are a bakery, so they do start working at about 3-4 in the morning, because they only sleep they just trance for 4 hours, and so they are kind of bustling to work. So for Titus, who needs a bit more rest, probably not the best night's rest of your life. But they are packing you up your little shortbread cookies, once for Eden for glamour, but it's like,
Well, I guess I don't really know if you can use these anymore. I don't know. But they still taste nice. So maybe you guys want one. They're not as effective on non-Fae, but maybe it'll something. You've got some Fae ancestry in you. And he like tugs on your ear, Arcadia, on your...
My what?
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 What did you just say?
Oh, this is so awkward. You're an elf, right?
You can just ask people if they're elves. Yeah.
I'm a half elf, yes.
Yes. So, didn't you notice the whole not sleeping thing?
Well, I just assumed I wasn't very tired.
Ever in your life?
Yes.
You don't ask a lot of questions, do you?
Well, why wouldn't I trust the world around me?
Oh, God. You are clearly not from the Feywild, even if you got some Fey ancestry. Ooh. Well, then, yeah, maybe unpack that at a different time.
Right. Quickly, though, you mentioned finding a good necromancer.
Right.
Do you know of any?
Oh, yeah, I definitely know a guy.
Is that someone that can be trusted with this? I'm sure,
I mean,
in our situation, we can't be very picky, but...
Well, they're Fae, so they can be trusted to do what they say they're going to do.
Understood. Because I get a name from you.
I can give you I don't know what name they're using right now. They have a thing about changing their names a lot.
Or where to find them.
Yes, that I can do. And okay. All right. And just maybe bring them a nice little gift. They don't really eat much, but you know, they always like books. So maybe bring a nice book.
Books. All right.
Yeah.
Do they happen to like mushrooms?
Yeah. Fae are fans of mushrooms by and large, and definitely necromancers.
All right. Thank you. You've been very kind to us and very helpful.
Of
and
course.
I do hope to repay the favor.
Oh, you will. Here you go, your coffee. And it's served in another one of your seashells.
I suppose I should get used to this by now. Thank you. Thank you.
All right, kids, have fun storming the castle.
Yeah.
Yay! And yeah, the Fajoli hands you a little map to just kind of like an out of the way, like a rural location. And yeah, free geek. It would need a miracle. Sorry, just me and my Princess Bride bullshit over here. Don't mind me. And they kind of, Jolie and Canadian in their human form, it's just barely dawn, and they're kind of waving you as you take off onto the street.
All right. Shall we? I say to Titus and Eden.
Titus has been pocketing more of the cookies. Yes, of course. Yes, of course.
I literally gave those to you. You don't have to. Okay, bye.
Okay, so we head towards the museum. Yeah. On the way, though, since we had to smash cut away from the scene, I believe all we were able to hear was Eden sort of being like, "Well, I think about my patron." So that's what I'm going to go based off of. And Arcadia is going to say, "Eden, I thought you were a sorcerer."
Yes.
Do you really have a patron?
I used to, yeah.
Does that make you, she kind of lowers her voice, a warlock?
We refer to it as a champion.
Champion. Estelle. Champion.
Champion.
Yes.
Estelle's in the background like, take your fucking pants off. And every awkward moment. And then also Estelle has learned how to say fuck. So that's most of what she says now.
Yeah. Fuck.
What's gonna happen?
I feel like Estelle also flutters near Eden and goes, warlock. Warlock.
Mm-hmm.
Warlock.
Yes.
Champion. Take your fucking pants off.
Are you devoted to them still?
Well, things changed after my memories and power got stolen, and most of my memories after I woke up is me wandering for what felt like a long time in the Feywilds until I found a literal hole in a big trunk of a dead tree. And I don't know. Once I passed the threshold, I was here. After that, and before that, everything is blurred. I've gathered a few memories here and there. One of my patron, that time he got welcomed into the mafia. We had that party, remember?
Yes. He was
Yeah.
there?
It was a room in this long hallway. And after talking to Fajoli and Canadian, I think it makes sense if it's that place that is adapting to us and our wants and needs, or reflecting something deep within us.
So who is he?
Faye?
Yes. Who are Faye?
They are the Warden of Roses, my patron.
As you say that, Estelle is next to you, and here's the part where you said Canadian and has learned a new word. It says Canadian, 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 Canadian. Unfortunately, on the third time that she says Canadian.
No. Is it a goose hydra?
Even better.
No.
Maple leaf.
Well, kids, guess what time it is?
It's time for Ansler's creations. They're cursed, but I made them. Between the sacred and profane, I love my children all the same. It's Ansler's creations.
Ooh, woo.
Ew, woo. You are having this deep conversation, making your way down the chariot, and you see a ripple in space before you as Beetlejuice, not literally, but through the power of the Beetlejuice style magic, an immense creature appears. Large.
A Canadian?
Well, a Canadian might recognize this creature. It is huge, towering over all of you, a quadruped, but its body, something like that of a horse, is twice as high. And where its neck would typically lead to some sort of elk-like creature, instead it curls in an elegant S to a strange black and white beaked birds with antlers that extend from the top like a crown.
It's a centaur goose moose.
And then a very important detail of its two large buck teeth and flippy flappy tail.
Elliot Moose.
You have encountered a Canadian chimera. It's a moose beaver goose. Roll for initiative.
No.
It is blocking your path.
No. I was supposed to have this very important. Okay, we can absolutely, let's roll for initiative.
This is life. Listen, sometimes you're trying to have a very emotional, moving conversation, and a fucking Canadian chimera literally interrupts your path. And that's Dungeons and Dragons, baby. You're like trying to.
And that's showbiz, baby.
And that's showbiz. It's all jazz, hey kids. Moose, beaver, goose. Yes. Sometimes Canada attack.
Oh, got a 19. 20 for dirty 20. Are you keeping track of initiative, or do you want me to?
Yes, I can do that.
Okay.
I'm gonna play some fight music for you, and by fight music,
This is my fight song.
I mean I'm playing WAP.
Okay, sick.
The same thing.
Same thing.
Same thing. That's how I remember it being.
Do you guys remember Elliot Moose though?
Yes.
Is that a Canadian thing or?
I have no idea what Elliot Moose is. Wait.
Elliot Moose is on the loose.
Elliot Moose is
on
on the
the
loose.
show.
That was the show, Elliot Moose.
I need to Google this to see a visual because maybe.
He was.
Oh, there was like more to it.
Do you remember Bananas in Pajamas?
Yeah,
Bananas in pajamas. That was my sister's demographic though, because I'm old.
You know what? There were
think
3
you and
voice
Adrian-
creations. You and else could summon some fucking bananas in pajamas. They have here too.
Oh no.
Okay, so
Elliot Moose does not look familiar to me. It looks like an art style that would have also been for a demographic too young for me.
Elliot Moose is on the loose. Elliot Moose is on the loose. Do-do-do-do.
Sorry, I
okay,
was
what
born
did
in the
anyone else get
80s.
for initiative?
I actually got a go ahead.
Oh, nice. Oh, everyone rolled really
21.
high.
Yeah, really
20
high.
or higher was the rules for all
Everyone,
of them.
yeah.
Okay, could you tell me though?
Okay,
Okay,
so Eden first,
Okay.
then Titus, then me.
Okay, and all the monsters rolled below 20, so if you got all above 20, then you're good.
Yeah.
You go first.
It was
Okay.
24, 21, and 20.
Okay, so the Canadian Chimera flaps its wings, and from underneath each wing, nestled in its little pits, emerges a banana about this tall in matching little striped pajamas. And they start descending down the moose front like stairs. They do. They slowly out onto the cobblestones, and then they each take out a giant serrated knife. Great. Eden, you're first in the order.
Yes, I am. Well, I am a fucking sword, so
You want a better background.
I still got bread up in the window.
Yeah, okay, fine. I'll get you a better one.
I am going to.
It does remind me of Arthur. I did watch Arthur.
Arthur and Franklin.
I don't. Yes.
I feel like Franklin was Canadian, similar to like Caillou.
Arthur
No,
is
they
an
had
Arthur.
Americans have Kaya,
AARD VERK. AARD. There was like an Arthur rap. Do you guys remember? It was like the spelling bee episode.
You know, that show was also new when I was about the edge of not watching those kind of shows.
Fair enough.
I started watching like HGTV and watching people remodel houses.
Okay, honestly, same though. My comfort show. Okay, Eden, you go
and
first.
Animal Planet.
What do you do?
Did we establish if I can do magic?
You can certainly try.
Having fun isn't hard when you've got a library card. Oh my god. I'm gonna message Josie right now.
Wait,
gonna
yes,
try
make it
to
happen.
throw-
Next dono goal. If we hit $1,000 this stream, I will commission the library solid franchise. Which is so
Yeah,
great 'cause
we'll
you're headed
try to throw a chromatic orb at the Canadian Chimera.
Could you give me a wisdom saving throw?
I did it for free, Loha.
14.
14. Yeah, you can do it. Okay, so give me that roll at the Chimera.
Yeah. 18 to hit.
18 hits.
Okay, so I'm gonna hit the Canadian goose with a lightning bolt.
Okay.
For 18 lightning damage.
You know, this is Pokemon. It having wings would make it weak to lightning, being flying.
Well, it's not Pokemon.
It's a flying type, so obviously it's vulnerable to electrical shock.
Blow that bird out of the sky.
I'm dead.
Great. Okay, next in the order, Titus.
That would be Titus. Titus is going to cast Disguise Self.
Great.
And they're going to cast Disguise Self and transform themselves to look like the Chimera, like mimic it. And Titus has done a lot of reading in their life. Okay, so Titus is going to start pretending to do a mating dance.
What the?
But then, like, under its breath, after each, like, choreographed stanza, it's like, guys, run. As soon as I get its attention, run. We got shit to do. And so, I guess, should I roll what? Like,
Okay.
performance or stealth?
I'm gonna make
Sleight of hand?
Okay, listen.
Acrobatics?
Listen, kids. What do I roll? Hey, Tiger. Okay.
Roll for seduction. Roll for...
Okay, so here's the thing.
Chimera mating
That's not
dance.
how disguise self works according to D&D, but I don't care. You can do it, okay? But it is still an action. Okay, so that's your action. Now, we do have a rule that I will let you do an ability check as a bonus action. So your bonus action is to do a performance check.
Okay, and I figured my movement would be this dance, so...
Great, yeah, give me a performance check.
I don't know why I suggested performance. That is not a good strong suit
Actually,
for me.
with disadvantage, because you're not used to having 4 legs. Because essentially, you're on all
wings.
4s trying to be sexy. And like,
And then fake flapping wings. I have like
Yeah.
mini wings.
how'd that roll go?
I didn't even roll at disadvantage because I wasn't sure how, and it's still only an 8.
Great. So
But
Titus,
as I'm doing this, I'm shouting, "Coot moose! Make all the other boy mooses go, ma!" It's a quote from a movie. If you guys know it, you know it.
the chimera does look over. I paused at acting sex. Yes, an awkward mancer. I heard it when I said it. Thank you. It does look at you, and it's curious, but it's not really sure. Your dance is a little uncoordinated. You're kind of like trying to twerk as a moose. It doesn't quite sell, but you do kind of distract it for a second. So I'm going to say whatever attack on it gets advantage. Next attack on it, okay?
Okay. I'd also, just for the roleplay part of it, Titus has never seen this creature before. So their execution of the shapeshift, of the, it's not perfect. And it's definitely like a weird cross-eyed version with like little tiny dorky cartoon wing versions of the wings.
Hello, beautiful raiders. Welcome to this fight sequence, where they have just entered combat with a Canadian chimera that is a moose with the head of a goose and the tail and teeth of a beaver, and their strategy was to shapeshift and attempt to seduce it. So far, not super successful.
Distracting.
But so far. Ellie, it is your turn.
Hello.
Hi.
Okay. I'm still getting used to being a paladin, so forgive me. And also, I leveled up. So, here's what I would like to do.
Tell me.
I have gained the extra attack, so I can take 2 attacks, and I also have 2 weapon fighting.
Yes.
Okay, so number 1, I'm going to.
Welcome to this.
So so can I understand? So there's 3 creatures technically?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and are they all close to each other?
Yes.
Okay, like could I reasonably, if I got within like 5 feet of one of them, could I hit all of them? Or any of them that I choose? Sorry, not like a slash through them all. That's not what I'm trying to do.
Yes.
But like,
yes.
I could reach any of them that I wanted to?
Yes.
Okay, so I move myself there, okay? And I get to attack with advantage.
Yes, if you attack the chimera.
Oh, okay. So I'll be attacking the chimera. Is that on every attack that I get advantage?
No, I'm going to say once you attack it once, it's distracted from its distraction.
Okay. Oh, God. 12?
Does not hit.
Okay. So I'm going to take my... With my 2-weapon fighting, so that's my main hand that I went and it missed. Do I still get to take my offhand? I feel like yeah. But I don't get to add my proficiency to the damage.
With 2-weapon fighting.
Here, I'll read you what it says, okay? When you take the attack action and attack with a light melee weapon that you're holding with one hand, you can use a bonus action. Oh, it uses a bonus action.
Yeah.
Well, but you have 2 main attacks now.
I know,
so
I
you
do.
could technically get
I was planning
3
on using... Okay. Oh.
if you wanted to.
Yeah.
No, I'm using my bonus action for something else.
Okay.
Okay, so just kidding. So I'm going to just try again.
Great.
But now I roll with normal, right?
Yes.
Okay. What about a 17?
That hits.
Okay. So I'm going to roll. Damage is... He takes 16. That was a crit. Takes 16 piercing damage.
Mm-hmm.
How is he looking?
It's pretty strong still. Pretty strong.
And then I'm going to bonus action Shield of Faith on myself.
Okay.
And end my turn.
Great. At that moment, so I want to clarify, are you still in the chariot or have you dismounted?
So I'm within melee range.
So you dismounted and kind of ran up. Okay. Could you give me a dexterity saving throw?
Yep. There's an option to roll with super advantage or super disadvantage, which is awesome. Saving throw. No. 11.
11. Okay, so you fail. What happens is this little banana.
I slip on a banana peel?
Yeah.
Cool.
It does like a cool slide in underneath your foot as you go to do your cool strike and just whoop right underneath. And as you step down, you and you tumble onto your butt. You are now prone.
Okay, was that after? Can I say that, like, can you make an attack while prone? Or do you have to get up to attack?
You can make an attack while prone, I think, with disadvantage if you can reach.
Can I say that's why I failed my first one? I like go, and then I slid on my butt, and then I'm like, okay, fuck you. And then I go to make an attack, and then I cast Shield of Faith on myself. Okay, that ends my turn.
Great. And then the second banana is gonna
and
try
to sing.
I think the second banana is confused because it doesn't see any other humanoids to attack. And so it's just gonna kind of wait, just go do its own thing. Okay, great. Next in the order is the Chimera. The first thing it's gonna do is everyone give me a dex save, all 3 of you.
Is my dex save at disadvantage because I'm a moose?
No.
12.
Arcadia's is at disadvantage though.
Oh, okay.
Because you're prone.
Well, do I have to roll again, or I'm sure I fail at 11 anyway?
Okay, you do.
Do you want me to roll it? Okay.
I got a critical success.
Okay, can you tell me what it looks like when this fire-breathing goose lets out a cone of flame, and you manage to how to get out of the way?
Wait. Oh, sorry.
For Titus, not for you.
No, I know, but I have a question after.
Okay.
Titus would, as a moose with the tail
it's a moose.
of a platypus with the head of a goose, would lean backwards onto their platypus tail with their whole body and their 4 legs and wings in the air, flapping and like Matrix style dodge and pirouette through the fire, but leaning only backwards on their tail before flipping up and like flirtatiously flitting their wings afterwards to be like, see, and then continues their mating dance.
This is actually very impressive to the Chimera.
Oh,
you're supposed to take half damage on a success, but I'm going to say you don't because you're resistant to fire.
Okay.
And I don't know how that works, but that's how I'm going to do it. So, haha.
Okay.
But you other beaches take 21 fire damage.
A question I have.
Yes.
Does our AC have anything
Not on this one, but it will on the next one because this is a multi-attack, baby.
So sorry, 21.
21 fire damage.
Technically, a sword would be resistant to fire unless the fire was a certain temperature, right?
And yet, here we are.
I don't know, guys. I might die again because I'm like 17 points away, and if this is a multi-attack, I'm out. Good luck.
Haha. Remember when Pants Feet was fun and we all were smiling?
Listen, this is okay, is it a totally balanced fight? Who's to say? It's a challenge level 6. You're 5. It's close enough. Whatever. And I lowered the damage. Originally, the damage was 31 on the fire. So, y'all be grateful. You might perish. I don't know. Anyway, next one. Okay, Arcadia. It attacks you for... Okay, so it attacks you with its bite attack. Does a 25 hit?
Fuck. Yeah.
You take 7 piercing damage.
Okay.
As the buck teeth of... Okay, fun fact is that beaver teeth are actually coated in a thin layer of iron, and that's why they're yellow. So it's why they can chew so effectively through wood. It's because they're literally like an axe. They're wedge-shaped. And so as it chomps into you, it's very powerful. It manages to kind of get between some of the scales and give you a stab that does not feel great. Listen, let's try again. You're prone. Okay, this is bad. They get to attack with advantage when you're attacking a prone.
Balanced, by the way.
Okay, fine. The other multi-attack is going to go against Eden. Are you happy?
Yeah. Kill her twice.
Oh no, I can't help it. I rolled an 18 and a 19. Like, I wanted your armor class to matter. I swear. But apparently my rolls are fucking fire today. Literally. Eden, it attacks you with its horns. Or I guess not horns, antlers. So it just goes a big sweep to like crunk, to attack you with its antlers. Does a 26 hit?
Nope.
No?
Fuck yeah.
What?
Well, of course it hits.
They're
Like,
I was like, they're a legendary sword.
You can't
I
hurt
don't have
me.
the stats for a legendary sword. I have 15 AC. Like, what the fuck? I mean, you know what I mean. Like, I'm still Eden. I'm using my stats, guys.
Great, you take 7 bludgeoning damage. And then I get to roll to see if they get their fire breath back. Hey, this is actual Dungeons and Dragons, you guys. We just play silly fun party time. They do not get their fire breath back. That's your mercy. Okay, great. To the top of the order, Eden.
Welcome up.
Do you have the attack stats for the sword, though? Lightning petal, thorn blossom. All the different variations on the name of the sword fucking kill me.
I thought Thorn Blossom has its
Lightning petal is good too. Can face swing by herself. Yeah.
It's fine. I am going to actually do another. I'm gonna try to use magic again.
Okay.
I would like to use my 2 meta magic points to quicken a 2nd level chromatic orb.
Okay.
Does a 17 hit?
Yes, it does.
That's going to be another 16 lightning damage.
Shit, yeah.
And then with my main action, I am also going to do
Orbs. More orbs. When in doubt, orbs.
I am going to.
You have an orb emote now?
No, it's actually my exercise ball.
The goose gave me a wisdom saving throw of 16.
Or perish?
Ooh, only rolls a 12.
Okay, does not pass, so it gets 2d12 of necrotic damage as a huge ghostly Fable appears, ringing a tone of death in their ears. Toll the dead.
Ding dong!
Ding dong, motherfucker. For 20 necrotic damage.
Okay, hold on. Let me add these numbers together.
Tasty.
It's 36 in total.
Yeah, but I gotta add the other ones because I was just not expecting it to get this high this fast.
That's what they said.
Is it? Damn. Okay, this creature is bloodied. Next in the order is Titus.
So Titus is going to use their movement to continue their mating dance. You know, kicking and flopping and the flopping intentionally, yes, and twerking their little moose beaver tail booty, slapping it around on things, and make their way over towards Eden and cast Cure Wounds on Eden.
Yeah, sure, do it.
Lightly feather touches the sword, and a little with the little mini feather wings on its back as it kind of like brushes against the sword, and it 11 points of healing.
Oh shit.
At least
and then
maybe I won't die if I pass the thing. Maybe.
Yeah, well, but Titus then keeps moving the other direction to keep trying to distract the goose away from the party.
Oh, interesting. Give me another performance check. This time, you don't have to roll disadvantage because you've got some time to get your moose legs.
I literally have a -1 to charisma anyways. It's at
and yet
disadvantage by
every
default.
fucking time, you're like, guys, this party needs a face, it's me.
Oh, I got a 15, even with a -1.
Ooh, okay. So it is definitely you have gathered the moose's interest. The chimera, the Canadian chimera is very distracted. All right, next in the order is Ellie.
Hello.
Hi.
A question I have.
Yes.
If I cast Cure Wounds at 2nd level, it lets me roll 2d8. Can I take 1d8 and give Eden 1d8?
No.
Is that how it works or no? No. Okay.
No, you would have to be a divine sorcerer with the duplicate meta magic.
Right.
And
That's
then
fine.
duplicate the cure.
That's fine.
Yeah.
I rolled 2d8 plus 3
Yeah.
and get to heal myself for 7.
It do be like that sometimes.
Yep.
So that's cool. And then I can't drop my concentration on my bless. So I will, or sorry. Bless.
Shield of Faith.
Yeah, I know. I just I see. Okay. Yep. That ends my turn.
May I recommend that you use half your movement to stand up?
Oh, I forgot yes, I will do that also.
Great. See, I'm on your side.
Thanks.
On that note, could you give me a dexterity saving throw?
Yeah, definitely can. A 15?
That passes!
Yay!
But you are ready as the other banana comes at you. Except now you do have to do 2 because the other one is going to come at you. But this one you can do with advantage because you're literally watching them.
Hell yeah.
Stand up so I get knocked down and I
But
get
I
up
get
again.
up again. A 19, baby.
Oh, you are just like
can't catch me twice.
You like stomp on that banana and just do a little grind it into the ground with your foot.
Fuck yeah.
Stomp it.
But you stomp those grippers to the beat, and you you are able to crush that banana.
Banana.
No.
Okay.
Nice try, Adrian. That was close. No. Nah, I'll let it slide.
Okay, the Chimera is going to do a wisdom
Slide
saving
bananas.
throw.
Let a banana slide.
Sorry.
Okay, the Chimera fails its. I made it do a wisdom saving throw. It failed. So it starts like kind of like prancing over to Titus Chimera and trying to do a little dance.
To lead them away. Yeah.
Yeah, and starts following Titus. Great. Then it gets to you, Titus, because you didn't go that far away.
No.
And starts to do a little dance, and then goes, honk, and looks at you, expectantly.
Titus honks back.
Could you give me a performance roll? I want to know how good this honk is.
You want some fuck? Says the goose.
Want some fuck? I got a 1, a dirty 1 on that performance check.
Great.
So
Okay.
I just tries to honk and instead goes,
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
yeah.
Oinka. You know, D&D players be like this. They always want to be like, yeah, I seduce the dragon. I try to... And then what? Huh? And then what? You just went on your first Tinder date with this chimera, and you fucked up. You started talking about your ex immediately. And then the poor chimera just looks at you like, honk, and just starts kind of like stepping away slowly, like, and is confused and off-put. And is not a fan, and turns around back towards the party. Luckily, this has taken its whole turn. So Ian is next in the order. Red flag moose.
Right,
Yeah.
delay. Red moose flag. Yes.
I am
Canadian red
still
flag.
like at this point, like fueled
is
by
red.
the need of getting out of here because I fear that my patron will disappear and so will I. I will keep fucking this guy up. I'm going to use my bonus action to quicken a spell again. Same thing as before.
Great.
That is a natural 19.
Ooh, okay. Yeah, that's gonna hit.
So for 27.
Oh!
And the damage is not that great. 13 lightning, but I will need another wisdom saving throw from the chimera.
A 4 on that wisdom save.
All right. So Toll the Dead once again rings the bell.
Ding-a-ling.
Ding dong, baby. Not as great. 8 necrotic.
Okay. Nice. It is not looking strong. It is not looking powerful anymore. This goose is bleeding red like the Canadian flag. And a little bit of white feathers, I think. So, next in the order is Titus. It's a cooked goose. It does bleed maple syrup.
Sticky blood.
Ew.
So, would you say that now that this creation is in between us, that we would get advantage for flanking?
Flank.
Yeah.
Especially since it's turned its
Flanking.
back on me
Yeah.
And
Okay.
is distracted, potentially.
and is distracted. Titus is gonna cast Thunderwave.
Okay, you
Hold
do
on, I
not
don't-
get flanking advantage for spells. That's for
Oh, well, I mean, Titus is a.
great. Yeah, but no,
Well-
thunder wave it up. I'm still into it.
I double checking that it's.
It's okay. I'll still give Ellie flanking.
Okay. Yeah. Still gonna Thunderwave it.
Great. What do I roll? Con?
Constitution. Yeah.
It's pretty constitutional. That's a 16.
Oh, it makes it. Well, it gets a spiky little sparky butt fry then.
Okay,
Or
could you
nothing.
just read the description of Thunderwave to me? Just curious. Just read that out for the class.
I should read it. A wave of thunderous force sweeps out from you. Each creature in a 15-foot cube originating from you must make a Constitution save. On a
Great.
failed save, a creature takes 2d8 thunder damage and is pushed 10 feet away from you. On a successful save, the creature takes half as much damage. And isn't pushed. In addition, unsecured objects that are completely within the area of effect are pushed 10 feet away. And the spell emits a thunderous boom, audible to 300 feet.
All right. So, Arcadia and Eden, could you both give me Constitution saving throws?
Are you sure they're within 15
I'm
feet,
not at 15 feet because
Okay.
I'm
Because-
tossing shit.
Oh.
Like,
Actually,
Right.
I was like, I just stood up and then the goose went over. However
Just-
far.
Like,
All right.
how
I
big
don't
is
know
this
that I'm
goose
not,
though,
but like
right?
I haven't used my movement yet. So I had just stood up and then you
I
said the
would
goose
imagine-
went to go see. where
Listen, okay,
Titus was.
fine. I will allow this. This is my reminder to read your spells before you cast them.
Well, and I knew that it was a 15-foot cube, but I was like, there's no way that on the other side of the goose is within 15
You think
feet,
it's a
because you said
15-foot
it was-
goose?
Moose are huge.
They're not 15 feet, but okay. All right,
No,
all
but
right.
unless I'm riding its ass, like the distance
Maybe
from
you
tail
do.
to nose.
I mean, you were trying to seduce the goose. I don't know what you're up to. Hi, interlopers. Welcome to Seduce the Goose, our favorite D&D
Moose Goose
module.
the moose goose caboose.
The Moose Goose Caboose. With
So I
whom
guess
we
you take half
attempted a
damage.
truce. But could not seduce.
Mm-mm.
And now he's on the loose.
Like Elliot
Better
Moose.
Like,
get that juice. So I guess you take half damage of 9 because I rolled 9 damage.
okay.
It's like 4 then 5.
Ooh, okay. That is still. Oof, it is so close. I can see the darkness. Next in the order is Ellie.
Okay, I move into a position where I'm getting advantage.
Flank,
with
flank, flank.
flanking. And 23.
That's gonna hit.
Cool. 12 piercing.
Yup.
Kerchow.
Kerchow.
Okay, so bam, he goes down. So that's my
I didn't say he doesn't go down.
oh. Okay.
He has 1 hit point left, literally.
Oh.
And a dream.
That's hilarious. Okay. I suppose I will use I'll drop my Shield of Faith and I'm going to
You do have a second attack. Just
I know.
okay.
But there's more players on the board. These bananas in pajamas. We got it. They're out of control.
I mean,
They're
you did.
coming.
I will say you squashed one of them pretty good, so he's kind of down for the count right now. He's stunned, but the other one's not.
They were throwing themselves?
Yeah,
yeah.
that was their own bodies that they were throwing.
Oh my god. I thought they were throwing just banana peels that they had. Like I
No.
didn't realize that was them.
No, it's their own bodies.
Oh shit.
Because I'm
Okay.
cursed as shit, and why would I have a creature whose main attack wasn't just throwing its
Throwing
body
themselves,
underneath
yeah.
your feet to
That's
make you fall
great.
over? They have a
So
very
then-
short lifespan.
Okay, so then my second attack, does that also with flanking get advantage?
Yep.
Okay.
You could say they're about to split.
Okay, so 23
That hits.
This is my second hand attack, by the way, not my
Okay.
second. Okay. So then I believe. Okay, that's gonna be
It's good. I
10
just wonder how much
minus- yeah.
overkill it is. Yeah.
Okay, so my proficiency is 3, so 7 damage he takes.
That'll do it. So what is your offhand weapon? Is it
Oh shit! I shouldn't have rolled that. That's my bad. It's actually the trident.
the
My
trident? Okay.
Yeah.
So you take your trident and just like stab it right into the chest of this large monstrosity, and it goes honk, and then foomf, and it flops to the ground with a big beaver slap on the cobblestone as it tumbles, and it and just like a little puff of goose down in the air. And then it starts to immediately disintegrate to melt into maple syrup and melt between the cobblestones to return to the earth from whence it came. And by that I mean to go to Canada.
Titus says, you should have taken my offer. Still in the form of the mini cursed
So I'm
version
gonna
of the
take.
cursed creature.
I'm gonna take my second attack now
Yeah,
against the banana. Are they within my range?
yeah, it's like right at your feet.
20.
Yeah, that fucking hits. It's a banana.
Wabam! 12 piercing.
Yeah, you fucking explode the banana.
Hell yeah! Okay, so now I get to make one more attack.
To the last banana.
To the last banana. The last banana.
This one you get to roll with
24.
advantage. You don't need it. You're fine. Yeah.
24. And
Yeah.
then this one is gonna be. I think that's if I use it. What? Damage. Why is it giving me advantage on damage rolls? Excuse me?
Silly comment.
Excuse me? Okay, one hand. Okay, yeah. 10 minus. So 7 again.
Okay. You know what? This guy was already heavily damaged. He'd already been squashed. He was stunned. Yeah, that fucking does it. You just spear these bananas on your trident or sword like a little banana kebab. And they're little pajamas.
I spike them.
Now you should dip them in the syrup.
Oh shit!
In the syrup, goose
And
hydra
Titus
blood.
is gonna fry it for you.
Oh my gosh, a
I can put them
flambe
up for you if you want.
with the sword. A banana. A banana split.
And
Yeah.
you take out the little picnic that you were packed and start making your banana split. At that point, you notice 6 seconds is combat time, so the delay is not delay. That maybe the incredible sonorous boom that you did at dawn in the middle of the city, when I said literally at about 5 in the morning was by the time you left, a lot of the windows around you have started illuminating. A lot of like rattling of people opening their shutters and leaning out. And some quiet murmurs, confused, sleepy murmurs that you hear.
Titus shouts really loud. It's an art installation. Don't worry about it.
Great. Give me a deception check.
Bananas, fresh bananas. Get your bananas here.
Titus got it too. They're still looking like the moose that we use.
So you go to open your mouth to say that, you just go honk, honk, honk. You're like, ah, shit, I forgot.
The thing lasts for an hour.
You can stop it, but no. Great. Arcadia, do you shout fresh bananas?
I don't. No, that was just memes.
Great.
Arcadia would never. Quick, we have to go.
Titus like wiggles their booty like, come on, hop on.
Arcadia like smacks the back of their head. You stop that. You're drawing too much attention to us. Shape out of whatever the fuck that is and let's go.
You just hear Estelle, fuck, fuck. Fuck that is. Honk, honk, fuck, honk.
It just changes back. They still have like feathers stuck in their hair a little bit here and there, and they like brush them out. But they pull out like their flask and they're like, "You want some chocolate to go with those bananas?"
There's always money in the banana stand. Okay, anyways. Onward to the museum!
Yep, hops into the carriage. Let's make like a goose and
what? And fucking what?
Let's make like a goose and
migrate. Migrate over to the museum.
You do that. You manage to make it to the museum without further events. Can I help you?
Sorry?
What are you giggling about? I'm scared.
Vamoose in chat by awkward demancer.
Vamoose. Jesus Christ, that's good. Okay. Oh God, my face hurts, you guys.
Send poop on the promenade.
Oh no, that's bad.
It's true.
Chat is equally as funny as we are, if not more.
I know, they should really be on this show.
Thank you for giving us our scripts.
I literally, I think I laughed so hard at Pants Feet that I ran out of brain cells. That was all my brain cells went towards that. And it was worth it. I'd do it again. I will.
Critter just said make like a banana and split.
No.
The museum.
Okay, off to the museum. Great. You get to the museum. It is a huge towering building that, it's a royal building, so it looks fancy as shit. One thing to note is that, can I draw on this? Is that a thing it'll let me do on here? Draw. Yeah. Brush. This shit is all been fucking caved.
It doesn't show me your shit.
Oh, there it is.
Just wait.
Oh, there it does. Okay.
And then there's caution tape. This whole area is caution taped off.
But we're dressed as workers, right?
Yes. Also, the front is closed. It has a big tape stitch going on there. And then you can see that there are, where it says guards, they're not guards, they're workers. It's some stonemasons, some construction workers. And they're kind of sitting around having their morning coffee, getting ready for the day. It's early, so they're kind of just reporting for work.
I would say Titus would try to just slide into line with the ones trying to get in for work.
Okay. Yeah, let's say they're literally lining up. There's a coffee stand. Oops, I'm still in draw mode. Here's what we have here. There's three guys. And there's someone at the kind of area who's serving, who's got what are those? What do they call them? Coffee boys.
Baristos?
No. The it's not a stein. It's a
coffee pot.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Not a carafe, an urn or
pitcher.
Listen. No, I mean one of them thick boys.
You go to Starbucks and you're like, fuck me up, and they give you the big for your
pitcher?
office meeting type.
A coffee urn. I think it's coffee urn. Literally, yeah. It's the one where it's they go to the back and they've got the thing behind them that's got it's like a keg for coffee, a bucket, a coffee bucket. Yeah,
it is now.
I take it back. It's a coffee bucket. It's a big pail full of coffee with a spout at the bottom, a growler, a keg stand.
It's like a chum bucket, but a coffee bucket.
And they're serving coffee in it, and they're chatting about all the shenanigans, the gossip.
Arcadia goes up to the coffee, and because she's been practicing, and she kind of drops her accent, and she just says, "1 black coffee, please."
Great. Could you give me a deception check?
Uh-huh.
Pants Coffee. That's the brand of coffee on the sticker. It's Pants Coffee.
Pants Coffee. Oh no.
The sticker on a bucket.
Just kidding. I'm going to use my inspiration. That didn't happen.
Oh. Also, shout out to chat for donating $600 to summon cursed shit and not giving any of you inspiration, because honestly, what a mood.
I got 19. Just a couple of workers enjoying their blue-collar black coffee.
Titus is right there next to them, too, so they didn't say anything. They just let...
Okay, imagine letting the charisma caster do the talking.
I mean, the charisma caster is technically a sword, so I can't really talk.
Well, paladins
right
are charisma
now.
casters too.
Paladins, yeah.
Yeah. We got
Also,
two
I'm
charisma
a
casters in this
half elf also, so I have a charisma modifier.
Which is funny because I think that Titus has made the most attempted rolls on things that are supposed to be
like
charisma based,
seduction and like
I literally have a
persuasion and
negative
intimidation and all these things. You're like, yeah, that's probably fine.
Even Amale has like really high charisma. Every character.
And Titus was like, I got this.
Hold my beer.
Yeah. I'll take it from here.
Hold my teacup.
Okay, so I got a 19.
Okay, so this is a I'm gonna say she is a like a half orc, kind of messy hair, tired, big bags under her eyes. She's had a long life, and she goes to serve you your coffee, and you say that, and she goes, yeah, we don't have anything to put in the coffee. Are you new?
Creamers for Aristocats.
Like cat?
Yeah, cats. Yeah.
Yeah, cream like cats. I don't know. Here you go. Have a welcome to the crew, I guess. Whatever.
She doesn't say thank you because she thinks that's too polite, and she's trying to not mind her manners. She's like, what would a fellow person who does work for labor, what would they do? She just kind of like she grunts. Yeah, she grunts.
Okay. You got something in your throat? I might have a lozenge if you need it. Okay.
And she definitely she sips it, and she tries to when you're trying to drink like straight whiskey and just be like, yeah, it's good. It definitely doesn't burn.
Great. Next in the line is Titus. She's like,
Titus doesn't say anything and just holds out like most exhausted expression on their face.
Yeah, you don't know roll. That works. She's like, yeah, same. Here you go.
Titus's exhausted expression is from, Arcadia's act of being like, oh, so tired. Listening to that. It was a good roll, but,
Yeah. Also, you did kind of you got a little close to not living pretty recently. So I feel like you're valid in your exhaustion.
Multiple times. Well, and I was drugged with chamomile tea the other night too. So
great.
Pick me up.
So they're all kind of bustling about. There are a few people who kind of give you looks. But for the most part, people are just minding their business. One thing is that you're a lot smaller than a lot of the people who are here. A lot of the workers are like half orcs or Goliaths or Minotaurs or just like a big boys. And you're just these little guys, but there are some small. It's like a couple gnomes actually. So you're not the smallest, but there aren't a ton of you-sized people there.
Eden, what's your current HP?
Right now, I am at 21 out of 38.
Out of 38?
Mm.
Okay. Take another 5. I'm gonna put my hand on your hilt and lay on hands.
Ooh.
I've also given myself 10
Hot.
as well. Hot.
Nice. Hot. Okay. And then a moment later, another person kind of comes into the little waiting area where people are they're getting their tools together. And you sort of recognize this person in the sense that you don't. In the sense that this person has the most neutral expression, the most bland features, the most just default settings customer characterization. And you remember that on your last heist, the Grand Hall was filled with people like this, who had this strange way about them, who had this almost uncanny valley in just how unremarkable they were and how they moved with a sort of a precision.
Were they the ones that sort of seemed to be like commanding the workers?
Well, right now, this person comes out and kind of stands up at the front and goes. So they're mask presenting. They kind of have like they have that haircut was like short with a little longer on top, and like, you know, like it's just like that, right? And he goes, "Hello, staff. Good morning. Today we'll be doing another day of hard work reconstructing the building. Please make sure to lay the stones in a way that forms a wall. Are there any questions?"
Titus leans over to Arcadia. We should tell them that we were told to help with the library work.
Arcadia pretends not to know Titus.
Titus raises their hand.
Yes, hello.
Hi, I was told that I needed to help with the library today.
Oh, the
I
library.
take another giant swig of coffee.
Who told you that?
I don't know their name. They just said, do the thing. And I'm a nobody. I got to do what I'm told. I don't question things.
Well, I am the one who tells you what to do, and we are not doing construction on the library today.
I think it was something about sorting books that were returned incorrectly. I don't know.
And
another sip.
The director kind of like looks you up and down. A library assistant.
Probably, yeah.
And you kind of hear some of the construction workers around you go like, library assistant. And the director says, "You are not a library assistant."
I am? Takes another sip of coffee. I mean, I can read. I think that's why they asked me to do it.
Oh, you can read, Lottie fucking da! And then the orc leans in to Arcadia and said, "Reading is for aristocrats."
Arcadia drinks her coffee again and sort of like tries to keep a straight face. And it's just like, ha!
Arcadia has never kept a straight face in her life.
Gay. Yeah. Arcadia says, "I'm too gay to read."
Yeah, me too. As we all are here.
I just like flips their ponytail. I'm like, well, I'm definitely really cis.
Me, a cisgendered human. Nothing to see here.
Of course I can read.
Not. God, isn't it so awkward when you come out to your family and immediately lose the ability to read? That really is the struggle.
The hardest part, honestly. Yeah.
Super
It helps though, so you don't have to read their expressions.
You also become autistic. Great. Okay, Titus, give me a deception check. With disadvantage, because you are not dressed or behaving like a library assistant, and this is not where library assistants would be.
I thought you were going to say with disadvantage because you're autistic.
I didn't roll at disadvantage because I already have a -1, but I'll roll it again. That was one roll. First roll was 13. Let me try it again.
I also, in my head canon, Titus is autistic, I will say.
The lesser of my 2 rolls was 3.
Uh-huh. Yeah, sounds about Titus.
Yeah. Titus takes another sip of their coffee.
Great. The director says,
Oh, well, I will talk to you now, to the side, and not with all the other people, as they have to start work.
Can Arcadia insight check this, like,
human
she gets
person.
the impression, yeah, very real human person in their human flesh suit and not at all. She gets the impression that, yeah, they're like a speaker or like a drone kind of thing.
Yeah, give me an insight.
Oh, that is a nat 20 with a +5.
So you notice so they kind of nod for people that are like, good work, team. Hard work is important for character and also constructing buildings. And they start to like usher Titus away from the group and are kind of like bringing Titus like around the corner to where they're not visible anymore. And as they start walking away, Arcadia, you notice a sort of strangeness to the gait of how they work, of how they move. And you kind of see, I feel like you've studied anatomy. I don't know why. I feel like they studied, I think you did like I imagine on Sappho's they studied anatomy, but it was a lot of like life drawing classes where there's just someone naked and beautiful in the middle.
Internal anatomy mostly.
Right, of course it is. Okay, I was gonna say naked life drawings, but then also you learn how to get like the first lesson is like, hi, here's where the G spot is, and then like, but in addition to that, you
Kama Sutra required reading.
Required, yeah. You notice that like the joints, like the shoulder doesn't move quite right, and then as you kind of are staring, the director turns back to you and looks straight at you, and you notice that their head turns a little bit too far, and you're able to clock that this is some sort of construct.
As they're looking away, can I use do a stealth check to just try to slip away the moment they looked away and just like blend into the crowd?
Yeah, give me a stealth check.
The only thing I have good roll options on. Would that be a normal roll?
Sure.
It just finally gave me the option. Out of all these things that I've been checking so far, this is the first time it's given me an option to check the mode. I got an 18. Oh, I got a 21 with my +3.
Okay, so just because of where you are, like you're literally walking right next to a person who turned away for a second. You're not next to the crowd anymore. Like they've ushered you away from the crowd, and you also stand out in this crowd. So you can kind of slip away so that you're not within like arm's reach of them anymore, but you can't like disappear into the wainscoting or anything like that. Like you can't.
Well, if we were about to go around a corner, is it possible I slip to the other side of where that corner would have gone and like just
Sure.
split?
I'm gonna say you kind of go ahead to where you were going, like you go around the corner first. And so when they turn back to where you were, you're not there.
Okay.
I rolled a 15 on history. What does Arcadia know about constructs?
You would know that you've heard of constructs, you've heard of golems and different kinds of creatures, like essentially what we call like robots or things like that. They could be made through magical means, they can be made through mechanical means. It really depends. This one seems to give you more mechanical than magical, and just because of the way it moves. Like you've heard of things like homunculus or whatever. And this, so that's kind of, I don't think you've ever heard of anyone actually creating this. Like maybe you've read it in like pulp stories, like kind of like, but it's not something you've seen because it's not something that would be on Sappho's.
Are they sentient?
Not really, no. But they have like a sort of limited sentience where they have like,
they're like programmed.
They're kind of like AI. Think about it.
Okay. So
like,
they have like maybe, I don't know, like they're coded essentially. And like anything outside of the code, maybe they'll like error or like default back to like some other.
Yeah.
Okay.
But you would know that they don't feel pain.
Okay. Okay.
Great. So Titus, you kind of slip away around the corner, and the director kind of slowly turns back and sees you. Goes, "Oh no, they've left. I will go get them now," and just kind of like starts jogging to come after you. You have a second. If you want to prepare something or whatever, you've got like a moment where you are there.
I would like to cast Disguise Self again.
Great. Who are you going to be today?
I want to turn into another version of them. Like, you know how there was a whole bunch of them?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So you turn into one of these sort of like strange generic people. And they come around the corner. They go, "Oh, hello. Lovely weather we're
Hello.
having."
Absolutely lovely weather. Have you seen the person who just went by?
The person who went by.
They looked very suspicious.
Suspicious? What makes you say that?
They did not look like they belonged.
They did not look like they belonged. They said they work at the library.
Nobody works at the library right now. It's closed.
The library is closed.
The library is closed.
The library is closed.
The library is closed.
I was planning to kill them.
Maybe that is why they ran away. We should find them. Do you think they
Wonderful.
went to the library?
That makes sense. We should go.
Let's go to the library. We must find them so we can kill them.
Excellent.
Excellent.
Great, and you do take off.
Amazing. Arcadia, now that, okay, can I look around and see, are there any other directors?
No,
within...
that's the only director who came here. Now that they're starting to get to work, like you can tell that they're kind of rolling their eyes at the director and they're like, "These were not instructions. We know how to build a wall. We're just going to fucking build a wall."
Okay. Arcadia is going to eat the glamour cookie.
Ooh, yeah, do it.
What happens?
So basically it gives you, it's like a subtler disguise self where it can like slightly adjust your appearance. Typically these ones are to make you look more normal. So maybe like your cheekbones are like a little less extreme and more just kind of look a little more like just like an anybody. They are not powerful enough to completely change your shape when you take them, but they do they round your ears. That's very noticeable.
Okay. And what about like my clothes?
Well, what do you think your clothes? You have some control over this glamour, so this is not just completely like a passive effect. What do you think happens?
She wants to turn into a librarian.
Yeah, you do that. You fucking do that.
So I imagine so it changes like the color of her hair and she's just gonna look very kind of like mousy and boring.
Hey.
She's a matron fun.
Gnome immediately triggered.
Yeah.
You were the one typecasting by, appearance earlier.
Me?
Yeah, your character was like, "You don't look like a librarian." What does a librarian look like?
No, because you were in a construction worker's uniform, not because of your appearance, not because of your body type or your mousiness. Some librarians are cool. Some of them actually have fun green hair, huh? Some of them wear cool...
let it down.
Yeah, we aren't all...
I think we all can see clearly with our eyeballs that there's nothing mousy or plain or boring about Gnome's appearance, okay?
Or
Which was not okay. But Arcadia tries to make herself look like she's wearing like a sweater vest and like a button-up collared shirt with a pencil in her bun. And she has
we're going hot teacher.
Kind of hot teacher. Like she looks professional, but she looks also like there's nothing exciting about her features with the glamour.
Mm.
Like no makeup, she's very much just like has. There's no sparkle or shine, where she's quite
Forgettable.
Yeah.
Fuck all of you guys. Yeah, you do that. You do that. And the one thing, so there's kind of like a little flash of light, I'll say. And then Arcadia is in this librarian disguise. With one noticeable thing is that she is wielding a beautiful legendary weapon. As
mysteriously stolen from
So there was also oh shit, which literally is stolen from here. Can I give a glamour cookie to Eden? So she turns into the pencil in my hair.
Yeah.
Please.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Yep.
Yeah.
Sure.
Okay, I'm gonna say you don't turn into a pencil, but you do just turn into a slightly smaller sword. Because Fajoli canonically used these to make himself big, so I feel like it should also be able to work at least partially in the inverse.
Make small. Okay, so like a smaller sword that she's maybe able to tuck into like her skirt.
Nah, put it in your hair.
Are you gonna polish my blade with the biscuit?
It's for later.
Get some polish on there. Always need. Nope. I'm
Sorry, I
stopping on
needed
that
to
one.
ask. Like, I just needed to like. I'm sorry.
And you put Eden back in the cheek.
Slide it between them cheeks.
Oh my god.
Close and personal with that bleached asshole.
And on that note, the very cool librarian who has a master's degree and a passion for information and public service struts away from the construction site as two totally normal human folk make their way to the side door over towards the library. And that's where we are going to end today. Does anybody want to host an after party? Good chat. Let's do it here. Okay.
We can do it here. Yeah. I'll come over to you and
I'll come over to you too.
Yeah. Yeah.
Unless somebody else wants.
My stream has been struggling and doing some weird shit all day. That update did not help me. So yeah.
See, and I have
Oh shit, yeah. You've got your date with Destiny.
Oh no, I gotta go to bed soon because I got work client meetings in the morning because
gotcha.
Work.
We'll make it quick. Bring me your friends.
Oh, we're coming. We're coming just for you.
Oh god. Here, let's put on a party background.
Ooh.
And then I'm just do you wanna can we invite them in with the pants feet?
Yeah.
Yes. Here we come. Are you guys ready for us?
Yeah.
I'm
ready.
So ready.
Welcome.
Pants feet. Pants feet. Pants feet.
your girth to the beat, and then shake your pants and feet. Take your fucking pants off.
Wow. Art. Welcome, beautiful raiders. This is our little after party where we just hang out and talk shit for a few minutes before we wrap up and do our sign-offs. One thing we like to do is I'm adding a new thing. Y'all heard about these thing called stars and wishes? The kids are crazy about them.
Nope.
Okay.
You mean like starfish stars?
Okay, so first,
Starlight, star bright, first star I see tonight. Wish I may, wish I might. Something, something, wish tonight.
so we're still gonna do our thing where we do spotlight moment, starfish moment. Okay. But then I'm adding a second thing, which is a wish, which is something that you would like to see happen in the future. So I'm thinking about this because there's a lot of threads going on. There's a lot of things that you've unpacked. You've got dreams. You've got plans. Just like one thing, just like you're wishing on a star, fish, in the sky that you would like. But starting whatever your spotlight, your star wish. Who wants to go first?
I'll go first.
Okay.
My starfish is Eden. I really loved the moment where we found out that Fair a warlock? Question mark, question mark, question mark. And really exciting to see that unfold. A wish that I have is to pick back up on that RP.
You didn't want to fight a Canadian chimera at that exact moment? I can't relate.
Because I'm just gonna do a quick, I'm just gonna do a little wisdom. Just see what happens. Oh no, she's fine.
Okay.
But no, she has questions. Being a Libra, okay, she is really interested in the tea. So when she was like, oh my God, like, who is he? Who are they? Like, she wants to know. But also, I rolled the wisdom save. I got a 17.
Mm-hmm.
But I was trying to discern if Arcadia was like a little bit jealous that like she's pledged, or that Fair pledged to a patron, and that they have that like really special connection.
I thought you were my best friend.
Yeah. But you've pledged your soul to. But then also, what I'm curious about is if Arcadia would know anything about this patron, what they are the patron of, and if that beefs with Venus, if that's like no bueno, and like what that dynamic that might do. So those are my wishes for upcoming episodes, or to see if that's a little RP we could have.
Little religious Duke Nukem.
Yeah.
I don't know what that is.
Great.
Don't worry about it.
Anybody else?
I really miss just laughing with Fenice. I think that was like, yeah, your laugh is so great.
Yeah.
Makes me smile and happy.
Muy fantastico.
Yeah.
Always good to have
Okay,
that.
Well, my starfish bleached is going also to Fenice. That like hot drop moment of them having the conversation with their I was gonna say deity. That's not the right word, but their
My patron.
patron. I keep wanting to say patriarch, and I'm like, no, no, that's not it. Their patron though, that conversation, like the moment they started talking to them, and it was like, you're here too, and I was like, everyone in chat was with me on this, I'm sure, but we were like, what? And like, It was like the biggest like blow your mind moment we've had in a minute. It was great.
You guys. It's really nice. I missed you too.
Aww.
Air hug.
Oh, I'm very happy to be here. Okay, I have I have less serious spotlights, but I was not expecting to awaken in Arcadia's butt crack, so
Yeah.
that was a good surprise. So
Yeah,
I
you
guess
know.
we started on the right crack.
Yeah.
You don't have to turn the other cheek when you're between them.
Exactly. I cannot.
Put it on,
And
like cross stitch that, like needle, like on a pillow.
Mm-hmm.
Hashtag eat ass.
Yeah.
Don't get mad. Eat ass.
One day we'll have merch, and that's what it'll say.
Yeah.
I love it. And then honestly, the continuous, like, really good effort from Titus to be the charisma leader and face of the group and trying to like pull this shit always. It is always so funny and so great to see Adrian like trying to thread that. Like, very unlikely with the -1 every fucking time.
And I made it sometimes.
It's true.
But it's still great. So yeah.
Titus
Those
commits
were
to the
my-
bit.
Yeah, definitely.
Titus is the bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dad.
Those are my spotlights.
Wonderful.
And I guess by wishing the starfish butthole, is that what it is?
Yeah, wish upon a starfish butt. Yeah.
Okay. My wish upon the starfish butthole is I would love to showcase the like one thing that has that will possibly happen, and I'm not gonna say more because I think Gnome might know what I'm talking about.
I don't know, but message me because I kind of forgot about Vice and I had to improv that. That's part of the reason I cut it a little short. I was like, oh shit, I don't want to fuck up Felice's lore.
Yes,
So-
that's no, you got it right. Like that
Okay.
was the main of it. Like that was exactly right. But I guess like with what Ellie was saying, like just reveal the next phase of Eden getting her fair self back. So yeah.
Yeah, a lot of weird amount of lore this episode. I was kind of waiting for you guys to remember that you had met Faye. And that you could go ask them questions about how they got here.
Yeah.
I wasn't expecting you to go this episode, but I'm glad you did. So that's
No, that was great. Like Ellie, I didn't even think about the
Yeah.
little brownies. So
Yeah, Titus is a little target driven, so they're not thinking anything else.
I think that's like a starfish for me. Is the fact that you went to talk and got some lore in a way that like makes sense and more context. That is hopefully interesting and helpful. Also, since chat has a lot of questions about why Titus's second sort of infiltration attempt worked so well and like didn't even have to roll for it. 69, nice, everyone nice.
Nice.
Okay, here's my logic of why you didn't even have to roll for that, why it just worked.
I was so glad I didn't have to roll. I was like, there's no way that I will succeed this if I have to roll.
Okay,
So I just
because
sold on
for
it.
me, I didn't see it failing because one, you had already disguised yourself to look like someone else. I had already established they're all very generic looking. So the fact that you would just like, they would accept you as one of theirs immediately. Okay, check. Two is though you did such a good job mirroring them.
You did.
That I was like, yeah, that would work. Like, and I'm like, and this is like kind of, that's why I was like, I think Titus is autistic. It's because it's like, Titus trying to seduce someone with their own seduction wiles,
Zero.
a colossal failure. Titus just mirroring someone exactly the same right back to them. Fucking perfect. Bang on. 10 out of 10. And so
I'm
like
not saying it's because Titus is good at it. I'm just saying I'm autistic.
I know, but I'm like, that's why I said that worked so well.
Titus is probably, yeah.
The library is closed.
Yeah, and like just like repeating it and like they're just like, yeah. They're just they would just be like, yes, this is how people interact. Like, correct.
Yeah, that was really good roleplay.
So I think that was exciting for me that it worked so well, because I would have made you roll if you tried to if you tried to like get away with anything, but the logic you provided was
Like
so...
me with the coffee. Hello, fellow working person.
And just like the cleverness of being like, oh, they wanted to go to the library, and like, let's go to the library. Like, that just makes so much sense that I was like, yeah, they would accept it. They wouldn't question this logic. It makes sense. Like, they're just logical little guys, and they would just go with it. They're not very smart. So yeah, that's why that worked.
Don't say that. That's how my brain works.
No, I'm just saying that like they're not very like I should say smart. They're not very suspicious necessarily.
Yeah.
They're not.
They don't have the best
face
insight
value.
abilities.
Yeah.
Face value.
Yeah.
Face value.
Unless you do something I mean, I won't give you too much about how they work, but they have like a very narrow prescribed acceptable behaviors. And if you do anything that steps outside those, they're very suspicious of you. But if you're within it, they like don't question anything. So like you were very much within their parameters of what they understand. And like, they're like, yes, excellent. Another interaction successful.
Exactly. I know we like cut the episode off too, but like I'm just like picturing Titus and them walking towards the library at the same time. Titus is perfectly mirroring their pace, and there's no talking because there is no desire for like there's no basic conversation happening because basic conversation is wasted space. Like nobody likes basic conversation, and so there's just
they
no
might try to make some small talk with you, but it'll be very like it'll be like
forced fake. Like we have to do this because people think this is normal, not because they actually want to. Yes, exactly.
They're like, I like the garments that you're wearing.
Thank you. I like the garments you are wearing too.
Thank you.
Consent, good weather.
Yeah.
Today would be great for planting flowers.
One day I would like to plant flowers.
What color flowers would you plant?
My favorite color is purple.
Purple is a great color. Did you know that purple is actually not a real color, and it's really just a combination
You lost them.
of
You
the
lost them. Oh no! Alert! Autistic! You've fallen outside of the neurotypicals.
Too much information.
Even asking if someone says, I want to do this one day, and you say how, you're like, that's not how they work. That's not how neurotypicals just say they want to do something one day and put zero thought into it and never come back to it. They say like, we should hang out sometime. And that's a lie. That's a fucking lie. They're lying to you.
Oh no, you've discovered Titus's special interest, purple.
Obsessed. They don't wear any purple because they don't feel like they qualify to wear it.
That's when you know Titus has worked on their self-worth is
You start
when,
adding purple accents.
Yeah, when they're ready to wear purple. Okay, and then my wish, Titus, I don't know if you got a wish.
Oh, wait. I don't know if I understand the difference between wish and like highlight.
What do you want to happen?
Something what you want to see happen in the future.
Well, now that Titus is thinking not necessarily in portal form, they're probably wanting to see information about necromancy now instead. And specifically like movement of souls between things. So like they're going to try to figure out if like stabbing the sword into a recreated body would actually do anything or not. Like they're going to research this necromantic metallurgy where they, you know, the transfer of energy between an object with an object.
And my wish that I'm looking forward to is for you to meet that necromancer.
Yeah. I can't wait to meet the necromancer. I'm really fucking excited. Knowing Gnome, like it's going to be dope.
Maybe.
Is it Hemlock?
Maybe.
Uh-huh.
Maybe you needed a Fey necromancer, and I have one with a very robust backstory.
Yeah, that's why I asked, do they like mushrooms? Turns out.
Oh shit!
You just
Spoiler
blew my brain.
alert.
Yeah, it's fucking hemlock. Okay, good to Blackwater. Goodbye, friends. Mwah. Mwah.